Hello everybody, I'm RoboticLlamaGaming and welcome to my second Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle. This is a pretty good game I had against Passerby Seth. He had a pretty good team and I was using the same team that I used in the last video. I only had this battle this morning, even though I guess if you're watching this it would be yesterday morning, because this video is going up for tomorrow and all the future past and paradoxes and there. Very confusing. Anyway, let's start. I noticed there was a bit of a glare issue, like from the light in the camera. I've tried to fix that. It's a bit better. It's not perfect, but it's a bit better. I still need to sort out the capture card. Anyway, I send out my beautiful shiny Crobat, who is my lead, can pretty much do anything it wants. They send out their Mega Alakazam. I was a bit worried it was focus sashed, but since it Mega Evolved, I do not have to worry about that. I used a U-turn, hoping to kill this thing, because I know Alakazam's really frail, but I just short of it. That must be 10 HP or something. Something really painful. But I switch into Umbreon, because why wouldn't you use the same type attack bonus Psychic on Crobat? So I get hit with the Focus Blast, but since Umbreon's special defense is very high, as you'll see, I survived with 80 HP, which is very impressive because Mega Alakazam has a lot of attack, and I managed to get rid of it with the foul play. So I'm healing up with leftovers, my beautiful, amazing, blue-ringed Umbreon of Doom, and they send out the Ninjask, and I do not want to get X-Scissored, because bug-type moves are a bit of a problem. So I switched into Crobat worrying about that. But it turns out this Ninjask is a Baton Pass set. Well, I assume it was, I never got to see. But it wouldn't surprise me with the substitute and the speed boost. And it tried to use Swords Dance. But the great thing about my sexy Crobat is it's Infiltrator. So, one Brave Bird straight through that substitute. That's a dead Ninjask, which is that Infiltrator ability was probably a big part of the game, because that Ninjask, if it had managed to Baton Pass, would have caused me a lot of nightmares. So they send out Absol, hoping to kill it with the U-turn, but I get Sucker Punched, and it's a critical hit. I'm not sure if that mattered, but I don't know if it's a luck issue, because I noticed in this set that they're using, if you look now, the Absol's using Night Slash, so and it gets a critical hit again. So either this person's very lucky, or they're running a super luck set with Razor Claw or something like that. I'm not sure. But anyway, one Aura Sphere, that Absol is done, I guess. I'm not sure where I was going with that. Sends out Sylveon. If that Night Slash wasn't a critical hit, I probably would have been able to take the Moonblast, because I have an Assault Vest and I'm pretty especially defensive, but as it is, I cannot take it, and Chloetzo unfortunately faints. I send out Wheezing. Pretty much the only thing I have against is Sylveon, and it turns into a spam fest pretty much. But unfortunately for Seth, this Sylveon only has Psyshock. If it had Psychic, Wheezing probably would have been done in 2 hits. But since Wheezing's defense is amazing and Psyshock uses the special attack and physical defense, it's not going to do nearly as much. I was debating going for Flamethrower in this next turn, and I should have done, as you'll see. I thought they might switch into Skarmory, and they did, but silly me, I used Sludge Bomb still, so that's a good play, but it doesn't really matter that much. They send out the shiny Skarmory even. Fun fact, shiny Skarmory, first shiny I ever got. And Black Sludge Wheezing. So basically the only thing I get out, and the only thing Seth gets out of me not using Flamethrower was a layer of spikes, which doesn't really mean that much, as you'll see later on in the game. So now it's just turning into a battle of Flamethrower and Roost, and healing up with leftovers and Black Sludge. So it's not very exciting at this point, but it's part of the battle. We're about halfway through, and I'm not sure how Wheezing can breathe fire, but that's beyond me. Also, I'm not sure where I was going with that. So we're both healing up with the leftovers. This Skarmory goes for Skydrop, which I haven't really seen competitively much. I'm surprised, because it doesn't really seem like that good a move, but it basically just means we both have a free turn to heal, and because Weezing's defense is totally over 9,000, free turn Skydrop hardly does anything, and this flamethrower is going to kill that Skarmory. Probably should have kept roosting, but I guess that didn't really mean anything except a boring stall battle for both of us. So I'm healing with the Black Sludge, it's looking pretty good for me. And they send out the Tyranitar, and this thing's a bit of a problem. I probably should have switched out to Go-Go just early on and destroyed this thing with one Horn Leech, but instead I started spamming Pain Split. Not sure why. I think I was hoping to be slower than it, and then trying to Pain Split back up and lowering its health down. Kinda works. So I Pain Split again, hoping to just get chip damage off while healing enough to be able to take another payback. But after this payback, I cannot take another one, and I don't really feel like Pain Splitting, it seems risky, and I use Protect, and luckily for me, they withdraw and send in Sylveon, so Pain Splitting then probably wouldn't have been a very good idea. So they send in their shiny Sylveon, I Protect, but it fails, and they're basically messing me about now, but it doesn't mean anything, it just means that we're all taking chip damage from the Sandstorm. So I'm healing with the Black Sludge, but Sylveon's getting hurt, so I'm not sure what the point in that was. But I use Protect again, because I don't want to take a Psyshock. And they switch out again. And I'm just thinking, well, I can't do anything to this Tyranitar. I probably should have Pain Splitted, but just in case of switching back into the Sylveon, I use Sludge Bomb. It doesn't do much at all, because it's resisted, and Tyranitar has pretty high defenses, and one payback is going to kill Weezing, Faintinate. And the Sandstorm stops, and I send in the War Hero himself, Go-Go, and I'm not sure why, but Seth switches. It doesn't really mean anything, because this Sylveon's going to die to a Horn Leech, and then Tyranitar's going to die next turn. But either way, I get the Horn Leech on the shiny Sylveon, and that's nice. It tastes good. The blood tastes good. Not sure how good it has vampire horns, but that's besides the point. And switches back into Tyranitar. I don't know if they were just trying to get the Sandstorm for the sake of it or something, trying to power up some kind of move in the event that I was faster or it could survive a Horn Leech or whatever. But unfortunately for Seth, one Horn Leech, Tyranitar is not surviving that, and that is the game, ladies and mental gem. So, yeah, my defeated Seth. It was a good battle. Seth, if you're watching, you're probably not, but well done. You played well. But, in the end, I want to say the best player won. That sounds cocky. Either way, we're getting up on 8 minutes. Well, we are 8 minutes. So, I'm going to end it now. Thank you very much. I've been RoboticLlamaGaming. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Goodbye.